faculty, and friends. Welcome to this production of Seven Against Thebes. I heard rumors that people thought that this was Chicago, but this is Seven Against Thebes. I'm sorry about that inconvenience. My class has been putting on this production for the past 2 weeks, and I hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much.
Tribe of Cadmus, there comes a time when a ruler must speak out. Just as a captain must steer his ship and always keep his eyes open, so must I ever be watchful. When all is well, men thank heaven. But when disaster strikes, the gods aren't blamed. Instead, in the streets you hear, "Down with Enocles!" The time has come for good men of Thebes to rise. In aid of our city, our shrines, the altars of the gods who protect us, we must rise up, never forgetting what we owe to our sweet motherland. Until today, we've had luck. Yes, troubles too, but never worse troubles than those we've inflicted on our enemies. Now our wise seer foretells that an army is coming. The Acadians have plotted in the dead of night to fall upon us. Away then, to the battlements, to the gates. Don your armor, take your stand upon the towers, and with good heart stand firm. Do not fear. I've sent scouts, spies, to gather what news they may. With their reports, I fear no enemy.
Anyways, High King of Cadmus' people, we have been certified and sure. 7 warriors stand against us. They have shed a bull's blood and with hands immersed in the blood of sacrifice, have sworn by gods and terror to destroy our city.
When we left over casting lots, pinning how each lead against which gate, chief, raise off shields.
Take all precautions.
We will watch from night till dawn and be headed on your coach onward.
Zeus, earth, city guarding gods, and you, curse that struck down my father. Spare this town from destruction or defeat. Be our help. Remember that a city saved always honors its gods. Chorus! We will in terror a despairing cry.
The enemy's horses raised dust to the sky. They streamed to the walls, heaved to the fray, to us trying to live our time.
Gods, we beg you, look down on us!
7 chieftains of war, shameless and bold, are approaching the 7 gates of our hold.
Befriend us and wisdom, maiden of might.
Poseidon, lift up your triumph to smite our foes!
Aphrodite, queen of our race, to you we cry out, let your children have grace.
O Hera, our goddess, to you is our call. Alas, for the sound of heart's soul.
Apollo, let your light be with us today.
From our sevenfold gates, send the enemy away.
Listen, is this helpful to our army, our cause, that you should throw yourselves at statues of our gods, screaming and shrieking your fears? Thank goodness there's no woman in my home or among my advisors. Women's fears bring panic and ruin. Do you hear?
But
A child of Oedipus, we are trembling!
Hey, middle schoolers. We have a lost item. If anyone sees a black iPhone 11, please bring it to the AP office. Once again, we have a lost item. See an iPhone.
What else can we do? Those statues are stone. Stone is not as tough as steel. When a city falls, its gods give no protection. They scatter and flee. We would rather die than ever see gods who turn and run from the fight. Make your vows to heaven. I don't complain of this. Be calm. Be quiet. I too hear the clamor and clash of arms, but I won't cry out. To do so will only strike fear into our men. We hear the horses coming! Hear them not too well. The battering at the gates is loud! You can pray. And I swear, if fortune smiles and saves our town, we will make our altars reek with blood sacrificed to the gods. But away with the moans, vain and barbarous cries. If our doom comes, those will do no good. I myself, with 6 chosen men, will confront the enemy in war.
I hear his words, yet dark and deep. My heart's alarm has banished sleep.
Haunting worries fill my soul and kindling fears beyond control.
Mindful of what doom may fall from those who come to breach our wall.
Pity were this ancient town to dust and ashes broken down. It's women by the key and fight who made the prices of the fight. Our mantles disparate objects now of shame and scorn. To the citadel,
flash and dim, the mountain doors close again. Maidens and their children would cry, else they give their home life.
The wealth of earth to waste is poured, sight by all good men abhorred. Woe for all this grief and pain, has ever there been a greater stain?
Look, friends, here the scouts who swore to bring us further apart.
Our king, son of Benefit, is keen to learn news.
I heard it all. I can tell which gate is set upon. I can tell which chief is set upon which gate.
Garcia answered.
Thebes is to make the first attack at the gates called Herotides.
Garcia Emperor said he should stay around to make sacrifice, but Teddy is mad with loveless victory against the prophet.
He clamors like a stream bank, wild for war like a panting steed.
No fears. Such threats are powerless to wound. Against Titus, I appoint as guard Melanippus, the loyal son of Asopus. He shies away from lonely boasting, but knows no other fear. Like a true faithful son, he will guard his motherland from wrong.
Let him go. It is not totally his. Next comes cabinet to lead the battle at the election gates.
And a man like a giant, larger than himself, more human than his arrogance. I heard him. I will lay waste this city.
Mortals' tongues say many things, but they tell few tales. Hear a tale of foolish pride. Against his reckless boasts, I set strong Polyphontus, by grace of heaven, with the favor of his champion, Artemis. Go on. Who we dance next?
Atticus is third. To him, it fell to dash on the naysay gates. He wheels his mares, who yearns to change. They snort the breath of pride, their nostrils whistling with barbaric sounds.
He too has cried, not airy, such a pass in front of the wall.
I will send
Mom!
I will send this man, Megarius, the child of Creon. He will not shrink from guarding of the gates, not fear the maddening charger's frenzied neigh.
Next stands a fort. Hippomenon, inspired for war, he desires to slay his very landscape hair.
Athena herself tells me who should confront this foe. It is called Onopsis' gallant son, Hyperbius, ready to seek his fate at Fortune's shrine. I can see these two standing opposed on the field, each man's shield bearing an image of opposing gods. One holds aloft his Typhon-breathing fire, but on the other shield, in symbol sits Zeus, calm and strong, and fans his bolt to flame. Zeus's power will not fail.
A fifth assailant is now set our fifth northern gate, Parthenope of the wide of burning eyes.
On his brazen shield shows the ravenous sphinx, the very fiend that shamed our city.
May they meet the doom they think to bring. They and their impious taunts from those on high. This foe will be met by Actor, the brother of Hyperbius. He will not give way to one whose hostile shield bears the brute image of the hated Sphinx.
Touching the sixth gate stands another foe, Empress. This man doubts the right to rule.
Against him, send brave heart and mighty hand.
Strong Lastius has age's skill along with youthful strength. Hands are swift, eyes alert.
The seventh attacker is your brother Polynices himself.
Dear how outrageous.
And promises our doom. He vows to climb the walls where he was banished. He would stand atop the wall and cry out loud, clash his swords with yours, and gives or takes death to a close embrace.
He shouts these things invoking all the gods that protect his race and your race. On his shield shows the image of a woman warrior dressed in gold, a warrior whose name is Justice.
Now, you must decide who will face this foe.
The madman, the curse of heaven, pity us, the line of Oedipus. Our father's curse never rests. We'll soon see if my brother and his bewildered pride and gold-wrought shield will ever rule in this, his former home. Justice, never from the day he reached the light from the darkness of our mother's womb, never in childhood, nor in his youth, nor when his chin was gathering its beard, never has justice claimed him as her own. Why would she stand with him now, to help him destroy his own home? I will myself go forth to fight at the seventh gate. Ruler against him who would rule, brother against brother.
Child of Oedipus, and not in anger!
Not enough that our people must fight with another.
Brother doing death to brother, nothing can wash away the sin.
Our city, our house, this house of lies must be protected. Death doesn't matter.
Even the dead may have honor.
This curse of that house, wrongly desiring one's own kin, and the shedding of forbidden blood.
Curse of Oedipus! He was cut down unfairly, the prophet's voice taking him by surprise.
Listen then to our voices now, the voices of women. Though you love us not, take heed.
Say what you want.
Do not go to guard the seventh gate.
No words can stop me from doing that. You would have your own mother's blood as the cries of victory? This is the fate I foretell.
Too true are these visions, these oracles ring, like the curse that aroused the wrath of a king.
But when king makes kin, the mother and child will not live together.
When kin sheds the blood of his kin, who can purify? Apollo divine spoke from his Delphic shrine, to Laius thy childless, and good fate shall be thine.
But he begot Oedipus, by whom he died.
Most cursed king!
Faithful. Yes.
Curse of the house with his mother as bride, curses inherited from long ago, and now we are next to inherit this woe.
Take heart, daughters, our city is saved.
Each gate was secured with a champion as guard.
At 6 of these gates, at the 7th, Apollo has done what he worked to the sons of Oedipus.
What now? What disaster!
I tell you that our city is safe from their princes.
What of them? We are shaking with fear.
Their lives
Speak the full horror of the dead.
Died the same hour?
The same moment.
they struck at each other, but their fight ended the fight. The land where they fought marks a double grave.
Our city is saved. And the earth has accepted the bloods of 2 princes by each other slain.
Almighty Zeus!
Should we lift up a joyous cry that we are saved?
Or weep for these misbegotten two, born to a fatal destiny, both counted among the dead. Oh, darken all prevailing doom that hangs over Oedipus and all of his kin. Dead!
These girls, they must grieve the most. Proud, too stubborn. This is your prize, a thankful due. Here the curse of their father is complete. Now both sides of this curse slay. The curse of the house, the shedding of forbidden blood. They who divided a kingdom are themselves cut in twain.
I've come to announce to one and all what
the council of our tribe has decided. Oedipus will be laid to rest in the soil with all the ceremonies of honor. He hated those who hated us and lost his life to save our city. But as for his brother, he let him be cast out unburied for the dogs to rend and tear. For he had laid waste to the Cadmeans. No dirges, no songs, no women wailers to escort his body. The council of the state has spoken.
And I say to you, I will bury my brother's body, even if I must face your wrath. We were all of us born of one room, and I will bury my brother, even if, I will not leave my brother's body to be torn up by wolves and ravenous dogs.
I warn you not to break the city's law.
Your warnings are useless.
Do what you will, but I tell you, it is forbidden.